These videos are not for children. Wow. Yikes. The PlayStation Play-to-Play just happened, and if you don't know what that is, the PlayStation Play-to-Play is pretty much a PlayStation version of the Nintendo Direct, where they show off their new projects. And to me, the PlayStation Play-to-Play was really solid. The PS5 is finally going to have more unique and interesting games. But there's two games that have been announced that have gotten a lot of hate online. God of War Laufey and Marvel's Wolverine by Insomniac. Wolverine, which being a game that I've been having my eyes on for a long time, this game has been through development hell, getting notorious delays, even some leaks. Someone leaked like an early build of the game when it was unpolished and unfinished. I haven't seen a leak myself because I prefer to support the original release, but thankfully this game is still happening. And with God of War Laufey, it was announced as well, and okay, I'm not that into God of War, but Jesus Christ, I don't even know where to begin with this. This is not going to be some type of expose or anti-woke video or attack on anyone. Note the disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Please do not harass the people that do not like this game. Do not harass the people that like it. Do not harass the developers. The developers are just doing their job. These are video games after all. Anyway, so now then, please do not go attack anybody. But I'm just going to give my thoughts on these two games, and especially Wolverine, and why I'm pretty excited for it. So first of all, God of War Laufey, it's a spin-off of the God of War series, to which people are mad because they say that Kratos got a gender swap, but Laufey is a pre-established character that already existed in the God of War series, and not only that, but this is a spin-off game where the main series is still going to continue. Not only that, but they confirmed that yes, it is going to continue. We're getting a remake trilogy, and we're also getting a new mainline God of War game. As said here, we'll always tell stories about Kratos, but I think for us, it was just a chance to talk about somebody who was so pivotal to the beginning. So yeah, we're still going to get games about Kratos. So having a spin-off game, I don't think really is a bad idea, because it's probably because I'm not against spin-offs and remakes. I like a good spin-off and remake as long as it's as good or at least not worse than the original, in my opinion. Because to me, I think writers should be able to give their own spin on things. And this is just a little side spin-off while we wait for the big ones in the remake trilogy and the next game. And exploring a character like Laufey, who got killed off in the original and didn't get that much screen time, in my opinion, is a really bad idea. Plus, we're still going to get new games, and Kratos is still going to appear. So it doesn't really make sense for them to get rid of Kratos, considering he's a mascot and makes him a ton of money. Now, as for Wolverine, the backlash around this game has been a bit more lighter, but still, first off, people saying that Wolverine is not badass enough or he's not masculine, but he's still shown doing Wolverine stuff. Like, he's still cutting up people, he's still going in solo most of the time, and I don't know, this just looks cool to me. Not only that, but people are really mad about Jean Grey. They also did this with Mystique last year, where people were mad that Mystique wasn't how she appeared in the movies, and people are mad that Mystique isn't how she looks in Marvel Rivals, or that like they're not attractive enough. But okay, I'm gonna admit, Jean Grey and Mystique, I think, need their classic costumes. I'm not really a fan of Jean Grey wearing a trench coat. I think she needs to wear her suit, but I don't know, her powers are cool, and she does look better than MJ at least, so at least it's not that bad. And on top of that, if this game succeeds, then, because this is why I really want these games to succeed, because with God of War Laufey, if this succeeds, then more people can be into God of War, and it can inspire Rise to do something unique and interesting with this franchise. And if Wolverine succeeds, then not only can this mean that X-Men can become more mainstream again, but it can inspire Marvel to do more cool, interesting things with characters outside of the Spider-Man. Because outside of the MCU and Marvel Rivals, the other characters in Marvel don't really get that much stuff. Because, like, Black Panther's game got canceled before we even got a proper trailer. Iron Man, for some reason, doesn't have a modern day AAA game, which is weird because you think someone like Iron Man, who was really popular in the MCU and was practically the main character, that you think he would have a video game right now, but he doesn't. And I severely don't think anyone even knows who Black Widow is, let alone can name any of her villains. So if this game succeeds, then not only can we get more X-Men content, but we can also get more of our favorite heroes like Hulk, Black Widow, and Captain America, and gaming and media, because aside from the web swinger, they really don't get much stuff. And while Batman and Spider-Man are still my favorite superheroes of all time, it wouldn't hurt to give other things a chance. Still though, just give Mystique her and Jean Grey their costumes, and that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Sorry for this being a bit short video, but I really don't have much to say on these games because one, they're not out yet, and two, I just want to say why I'm excited for these games. Again, please do not harass the developers or the people that do not like this game or the people that like this game. These are video games after all. They're just here for entertainment. And I'm still going to check these games out, and especially Wolverine, because not only do I love the Spider-Man series, but this could be the chance to finally get more variety and more media outside of just the web swinger being and everything. Later, and peace out.